I don't know who's gonna be here. Hello. Oh, why is there no? We're live again.
Think you got it again.
Hi, peeps.
It's public.
We apologize for technical difficulties.
I apologize. That was my fault. When I was trying to leave, I accidentally hit the end stream when I meant to just exit out.
You're talking to nobody. You're talking to nobody. Wait. Nobody knows we're here. I don't even. I gotta put up. Anyway, I gotta edit this.
It says 22 viewers though on the corner still.
Yeah, there's a little live button. A little live 39 seconds.
That's seconds.
Ah! Son of a bitch.
Damn it, we're going to get red hot Urson tonight, aren't we?
There we go.
Yeah, that was on me. Who's my bad.
Shame. Everybody in the chat. Shame.
I deserve it.
Shame. Point.
Shame.
I deserve it. I will take any and all responsibility. My bad, everyone. That is on me. Shame away. I deserve it.
Oh, how much on?
Oh, that was Dorwart who almost got that.
Now I got to hit you with a golf ball in our first round that we play.
Listen, that's happened to me before. I don't need it to happen a second time. I told you that story, right?
Ricochet though at the range, I shanked one off the pad and it hit me in the shin.
I got hit in the stomach, bro. Well, to be fair, hold on. To be fair on this, I'm not used to doing it on my phone. So I was just trying to exit out, and I accidentally hit end. And I thought that would exit you out. And, yeah. Usually I'm used to doing this on my computer.
You're costing me money, too. Can't monetize.
Pardon?
I can't monetize this one now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. It took it.
Oh, can you?
I did. I figured that. It wouldn't let me do it the normal way.
Okay.
Good. Alex is in the perfect place for that banner.
Okay.
I'm about to swap it, move you down there.
Maybe not. No.
These are brought to you by the Girl Scout cookies that we got from picking up Nicole's car today.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Fixing everything. Yeah, I know. I know. You're gonna say don't work with idiots. I know. All right. How come this looks so goddamn weird? That's pretty good. Okay, we're good. All right, we're back. I was as surprised as you all were.
Took a little hiatus. It's okay. Bathroom break.
Sometimes you got to take the controls away from certain people.
She's having rough, for sure.
I don't know what he did, but yeah, I know what he did.
We have to put the
stream, but I don't know how.
The parental controls on, Rick.
God bless her.
Yeah, parental. It doesn't work like that. Parental controls. If only.
God bless her. But I miss.
He's back. We got to stop making fun of him.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I deserve it. I will give out one Girl Scout cookie to the chat as my apology.
Send me a box.
Oh, I can do that. What kind do you want?
I want those mint ones. Because we
I
don't
don't
get
like
them.
the mint ones. That works.
We don't get them here. But anyways, don't send them to me because they're made in the USA and I'm not eating them.
Plus, they're mint cookies. Ugh.
Doesn't matter. I don't trust regulations down there anymore. Nada. Because that's the regulations they have.
But I understand why.
I would hope you could understand why.
I don't like him either.
I know, but it doesn't change that you don't and you agree with me. I'm still not eating anything from the U.S. if I can avoid it.
Until
91 is Demidov. If you're looking at the Russian team, the SKA 91 is Demidov.
I actually bought some cookies and cream peeps.
That is an
No,
interesting
no,
question.
no. We're
Okay.
not talking about that guy on my stream.
That's all you need to know. Get question
Not.
answered.
I don't want to hear that name on my stream.
Wait, which name now?
You never mind. Don't be a shit disturber now, Eric. And you want to know which name? Look at Bruce's. Can you see comments?
Yeah.
Rick shot that out of the
Third
sky
from the
like
bottom.
it was a friggin' 8-fighter jet.
Alex, do you feel so and so will ever play
Okay,
for
no, because
that
it was an
name?
honest question, Rick. Because I looked at Bruce's next comment and I saw a couple other names there, so I was like, wait, which name is? Rick
Yeah, I'm not
about?
talking about that guy either. I'm glad that Ovi's gonna break his record. Let's put it that way. And by the
I
way,
never knew that guy had that kind of political opinion for you, though.
every time you guys mention him on your podcast, I cringe. And you don't hear me behind. Take this off. You don't hear me behind the scenes, but say, don't talk about him. Why are you mentioning that guy again? And I get it. Well, you guys do, but I'm not doing it here.
See what happens. I think isn't the court? Is it in April or something?
Something like that. It's starting soon.
We'll see.
All right. Where are we?
Have you ever seen Elliot Freeman's fucking acronyms?
I never seen him fucking.
Yeah.
No.
I said his acronyms, you dickhead.
Whose acronyms? I never heard of her.
Elliot Freeman's.
No,
Yeah,
obviously
what's
not.
what's up with it? All of a sudden, like
So for Montreal and Philly for tonight's game, hold on. He wrote MON versus PDA.
His acronyms. Oh, yeah. He also, I hate when people do the LAV for Las Vegas.
Did you not know what an
They're
acronym
Vegas.
was?
Yeah, not the way you say the name, the word.
That's what it's called. It's an acronym.
I thought you said something else. I'm telling you, I thought you said something else. It didn't register anyway. I'm old and demented, okay? So shut up.
You said it, not me. Someone's had a broken stick on the Flyers, but they got away, and now it's a rush.
Anyway, under 2 minutes left here in the first. Shots are 7-4 for Philly. It's 1-0 Flyers.
If Michkov gets that pass through, that's a tap.
But since they scored the Flyers, it's almost all Habs.
For a game that's almost all you only have 4 shots.
Like how, I don't know. They buzzed the nets. Like, I don't know how pucks didn't get through.
You probably had more puck control, but you're not putting anything on
That's
net.
what I meant. That's what I meant. And they're buzzing your net more than
Flyers are now buzzing.
I wouldn't say that's buzzing.
It's about a minute, almost a minute. Well, now with pucks out the zone, never mind.
Buzzing the net means getting chances at the net. This is moving the puck around our zone.
They had about, I think they put up 2 shots that little shift.
Come on, guys, get the fucking puck out. Finally. Jesus Christ.
You can't lose to us twice, can you?
What?
You can't lose to us twice, can you?
It's the first period. What the hell are you talking about? 1-0 after 1. Like that. Ooh, we're going to lose.
They're probably still going to win this game, in all honesty. I will say the Flyers are playing good defense for a team that hasn't played in a damn week.
I thought they'd look a lot more rusty.
Yeah, me too.
The shitty Bruins scared us in the first. But that was it.
Yeah, but the Bruins didn't score.
Yes, it was 1-1.
And the Bruins are the worst team in hockey right now, to also be fair. Words I never thought I'd say.
Not offside.
Boston is up 2-0 on Carolina.
You don't say.
They lost 10 in a row. They're due to win no matter who they play.
Carolina played last night, too.
Better for us. This is just really great for us.
All right, Montreal, you need to come the fuck back now then and win this.
I want to, but not only. I mean, I don't really give a shit when you finish, but like, if the Rangers lost today, if we win, we put a little bit more breathing room there between us and the
Who does
Rangers.
Columbus play today?
That's why we're probably going to lose this game.
No. Yeah, Tampa, I think. Hold on.
All right,
I mean,
yes,
I'll take OT losses
No,
fine. I'll still
Buffalo
take
playing
the
Tampa.
Still a little bit of breathing room.
BL, yeah, it's. I'm going back over comments. Blame Alex.
That's my fault.
Is Columbus even playing tonight?
I already acknowledged it. Hence the episode name, Alex is a jerk.
Do I feel Crosby could have scored more than 894 goals if he wasn't so selfish? If he wasn't so unselfish.
Selfless, you mean?
If he wasn't so unselfish, he wouldn't be Sidney Crosby. So, no.
Not only that, Crosby has always been a playmaker first over everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's his game. So that's who he is.
He actually he passed Gretzky for most consecutive point per game seasons. Yep.
Yes. I love seeing Gretzky's things fall now. Yes, do as Aki said. Don't forget to hit the like button. Well, I'll do an even better job at it. But thank you, Aki. I'm going to do this while we talk through it. Subscribe and hit that like button. Didn't I do a great job at that? Wow.
Yeah, that was good.
Awesome.
Real pro.
Amazingly. Was a come from behind team. We're a come from behind team anyway. I guess. I mean, I'm not worried about a 1-goal deficit.
No.
Against the Flyers.
Eric.
And quite frankly, I wasn't done. Quite frankly,
anytime, anywhere. That's a few years ago.
Quite frankly,
the playoffs.
Quite frankly, as I'm trying to say,
2020.
I'm not worried with this team being behind 1 goal on anyone. Doesn't matter what team. 1 goal behind, I'm not worried for the Habs. That doesn't mean they're always going to win or come back, but they have done it a lot.
2014 Cup.
Born to be a Hab, I need more cups too, but I can't find the right size, so that's why I'm not playing hockey. Oh, you're not talking about those kind of cups. I'm sorry. Tea. Joe's talking about tea. I see it up there. Thought that Barber. Okay, here's one for you guys. BL says, I thought that Barber and McLeish had strong first periods for the Flyers. Okay, I don't know his system, but those mean 2 Flyers players. I don't know who he means, so forget it. It's just BL.
Yep.
Being BL. I feel Armia is our unsung hero this year. Armia alone? No, I think at times you could say different players for the Habs. I don't think you can point to one that's unsung because you can't say Hutson. He's not an unsung hero. Yeah, maybe as an unsung hero. You know what? Anderson maybe too. Right? Anderson's had a pretty good year all year. Whereas Armia kind of stopped after the break.
True.
The Four Nations
I guess
break.
Josh Anderson's wife gave birth. That's why he's not playing.
Oh, is he not in? Okay, I didn't know that, by the way. But Anderson, if you're talking about unsung Habs players, over Armia, wouldn't you agree, Matt?
Yeah, I would agree.
Anderson. I think Anderson, because he's had just more steady through the whole year where, like I said, Armia's kind of slowed down a bit. But not that Armia is a bad choice. I just think Anderson, for me, is a better one. Philly might be a weak team, but they have a great goalie. Really? Where?
Oh, we don't.
In
Where?
Russia. In Russia.
Yeah, maybe. The market, maybe.
Okay, here's what I think Paul means. Last time we played you guys, I think you can agree. Urson goalied us. Even though he gave up 4 overall, Urson goalied us because he made some really big saves. I'll just say that. If you're going by that, I mean, even that wasn't the greatest performance to say they got a great goalie. There are games Urson is great, but he's just not consistent.
Here's the thing with Urson. When he's on his game, he plays damn well like a number 1 goalie. When he's off, he is off. Like
Yeah.
it's like he's
And the
going to put up a
consistency-
750 save percentage type thing.
And it's like a roller coaster all year, right?
And that's not a
he's
number one
on,
goalie to me.
That's
That's
the problem with Urson. But he's still young, right?
Yeah, he's still
only
young.
24, I think. 25.
Oh yeah,
think
he's
so.
still got time to work that out. You know,
Yeah, 'cause
24 for a goalie.
I think he's 25.
So 25 for a goalie, not old.
No.
No,
Still got
yeah, he's
time.
25.
Especially,
He'll
yeah.
be 26 in October.
Still got time to put that consistency together. If he does, Urson's going to be a pretty good goalie in the league.
I don't think Urson's going anywhere. I think Fedotov is gone, personally. But we'll see.
We'll see.
They just
With
have
new
so many
coach,
bodies.
with new coaching, maybe Fedotov has changed
I
his
don't even
mind.
know if it has to do with the coaching anymore. I just think they have so many damn bodies.
Oh, that too. Oh, we'll see what I guess that's to be worked out in training camp. But I know he said he wanted to. He wanted to leave, but Torts got fired. So
Yeah, they have one of their rookie goaltenders, Carson Bjarnson, coming over, and he'll be in the AHL next year.
Oh yeah,
So-
for sure. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
something's got to give.
I think Fedotov and Kolosov battle for the backup next year. Honestly, like I said, I don't think Fedotov's going anywhere. I really doubt it.
How much would you save against the cap if Fedotov went to the AHL?
1.1 million, something like that. That's
Not
as
a
much
lot.
as you can bury.
It's better than a buyout because he only has 1 year left.
Yeah.
So I'd be
Yeah, they're not gonna buy him out.
if he needs
I
it.
have to address something here. So Paul says, "What's the score?" Seems to me Urson leads 1-0. But you said might be a weak team, but they have a great goalie. You called him a great goalie. The fact that he's leading 1-0 after the first does not make him a great goalie.
It's not.
No.
He's too inconsistent.
Sorry.
His save percentage is 880 this year. That's all you need to know.
Right. So I'm sorry. If he had a good first, yeah. But there's a lot of hockey left here.
Yeah.
If the money is
Urson
right,
will, the thing with Urson is Urson will pull these stretch of games where like he looks like Patrick Roy, but like then all of a sudden like he'll play like another stretch and he'll look like I don't know like
Caden Primo,
Carey or something,
Caden
like,
Primo.
yeah. I
Dude,
don't know,
that-
Oh, Bernie Perrant, screw it. I'm game.
He might come out of retirement. Might help. You never know.
Realistically, I hope we get a veteran next year.
Carson
I really-
Jameson. No, it was Carson Bjornsson.
I will. Can I type it in the chat?
Bjornsson. BJORNSSON. Bjornsson.
Like,
Am I
okay,
right?
You're looking at a screen, right, Rick? You usually just pull that off the top of your head.
What, Bjornsson?
Yeah.
Or this?
No, Bjornsson, like the spelling. You're
Off
looking
the
at
top
a
of my
screen.
head.
Yeah. Shit.
Why? How would you spell
It's
it?
it's not at all. I don't know.
Well, okay.
I think
But
there's
it's
a J
because
somewhere.
I'll only say this. I was like a really good speller. Like I was higher. I was in a higher class for spelling when I was young. So I have this. I don't know. That doesn't seem difficult to me.
Perrant. For the era he played in Perrant.
Hextall. I
Oh.
hate that guy. God, I hate Hextall.
I love Hextall.
Now,
the
okay,
goalie.
I got
hate
it wrong.
Hextall, the GM.
I got it wrong because I didn't know it was Bjarnson, but I thought it was Bjornsson. But Bjarnson, I would have put an A.
Yeah.
But he's Swedish or something, right?
No, he's Canadian.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
But okay, but that's a Swedish name, so that's
Oh, probably.
yeah, spelled
Something
like that.
Nordic for
That's a Swedish name, Bjarnson.
That's yeah, definitely like Nordic, Finnish, Swedish, Norwegian. Who fucking was?
He plays for the Brandon Wheat Kings right now, so
Bjarnson, that's definitely Irish. Yep. I don't think that's not with the J. It's not Irish. With the J, that's Swedish. Toronto up 1-0 on Columbus. I don't cheer for Toronto, and I won't here, but I'll say, yeah. I mean, I hope Toronto beats them.
no. What you
Sure.
need to say is, I hope the team that's playing Columbus wins.
I hope the team that's playing Columbus wins. How's that? Go
Yeah.
team that's playing Columbus. There's no way I'm going to say go like that and that name of that city. It's just not going to happen. Hey there, Johnny Cash. How's Folsom Prison? Treating you well? No?
Wait a minute.
Hang on. Do you see the train a coming? Just wondering.
What?
Well, at least Eric got that.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Johnny Cash. I got one of the regulars. He calls himself Johnny Cash. So I said to him, how was Folsom Prison? And then I said, hey, wait, do you see the train a coming?
Oh.
Come on. Even you should know that at your age.
I do. I didn't know, but I didn't hear the pickup line. I was looking down at my phone or something. I caught my eye.
I hope that's not a pickup line and you can actually pick up a girl with that line. No, it's not. That's not what you meant.
Yeah.
All right. I'm old. Remember that.
Nicole would beat my ass if I tried doing that. So.
Well, I didn't think you were. I'm single.
And ready to mingle. Be single, ladies.
I'm single. Not because I want it. No, because I want to be. The worst thing is that I miss eating McDonald's, but I'm not having it anymore. Is it because it's American? You should not eat it because of it is the worst thing you can put into your body.
Yeah, I haven't had McDonald's in a while.
I was not going to eat McDonald's because it's American either, but I also have started eating much more healthier. I'm learning about food and all that fast food. I can't put that in my body.
There's 2 fast food places I can stick.
You're putting poison. You might as well just put poison.
The only 2 fast food places I'll go to are Dunk's and Popeyes. And Popeyes is once a week, which I didn't even do this week.
I'm just telling you, you're putting poison. Like for me, anyway, I'm a diabetic. So for me, that's like putting poison in my body. I can't
do McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, any of that anymore. Taco Bell.
Oh, I used to love all that.
Once a week because I love their chicken sandwiches.
It's not that I don't like that food. I can't do it anymore. I can't. Yeah. I've gone to the edges of what I can eat like that, and I can't anymore if I want to live longer.
I have kids, so McDonald's is a staple right now.
No, I get that. And you're also younger than me.
As much as I don't want it, that's like...
No, you know what? I get cravings for a Big Mac every now and then. And I don't know why. Big Mac was not what I would normally eat. It was a quarter pounder, but I crave a Big Mac sometimes.
They have a new burger now. I think it's called like the Big M or something, or the Big Arch. I don't know.
The Big Heart Attack.
Yeah, that's
it's actually really good. I like it.
Yeah, they taste great, but the reason it tastes great is why it's horrible for you too.
Oh, guaranteed. But hey, you know what? You live once, Rick. You live once.
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't want to die a horrible death if I can avoid it.
Oh man.
No, BL, but if I'm gonna do something like I do, right? I smoke. Okay. At least if I'm not doing all these other things that are horrible for me. So right now I haven't eliminated the smoking, but that's gonna be down the road. I'm gonna get to it. If I do it all at once, I'm gonna do nothing. So I need to start with this. That's why. But you're right. Smoking's not great for diabetes. I get that.
Yo, Bell Pro, shout out.
Shout out for LaBelle Pro. That's so good for you. But I love LaBelle Pro. But man, I can't eat anything there anymore.
Oh man, I love the steamies. I just go there, order like 6 steamies, and then just walk. That's it.
I used to do that a lot when I was working. On the road. My day, it was like 2 for $1.
Yeah, they used to be 50 cents each.
Yeah,
back 50 cents.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
So it was a cheap fucking meal, and because eating when you work and you're on the road and you eat, if you don't bring your own food, it gets expensive, especially today. But even back then, it was. Today, it's impossible. I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I was as much of my
go there. I order like 4 or 5 hot dogs.
Yeah,
4 or 5 steamies there, and then the guy's like, "Oh, you don't want fries?" I'm like, "No, thanks. I don't want fries." He'll just scoot and just throw it in the bag. I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, no, I do the same thing. I have a few hot dogs, but I didn't. Well, sometimes I'd have fries, but not always.
No, that's why I usually because like when you order fries at the Ball Pro, like they give you fries. They give you like a mountain of fries.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like-
they do.
I'm like, no, I don't want fries. Like I'm good. I just want the hot dogs. No, you take.
You take some fries. Here on the house. It's good for your heart.
Oh.
Why you no eat fries? They good for soul.
Oh,
Said that Brazilian.
Yeah, Bruce, you know what? It's really good, but it's not just about the food I'm eating, it's also about how I eat the food. I know it sounds weird, but it's how I eat the food that really makes a difference because I'm diabetic. So if you're not diabetic, sure, eat but for me, I got to do a lot of different things. But I'm learning and I feel great. I got to say, it's 3 weeks. I feel great physically, like healthy wise and energy wise, much better. Also, I'm intermittent fasting. So doing all these things. And yeah, but it's been great. I never thought I could ever do anything like this. I have the only thing here in the house I have that junk food is a cake mix and icing, but I haven't. So I got no more junk food and chocolate and cakes that I always ate so much of. Even ice cream, I don't have any. So
Rick, do you eat icing by itself is what you're telling us?
no, I have a cake mix and icing.
Oh.
I'm just saying that's the only thing, and it's not made, so I'd have to make it. So I got nothing, and I'm not. I would normally freak out when that would be like. I have to have my junk food, and it's not effect. Like I'm over it, I guess, because I know it's poison for me.
Listen to this. Lightning and the Sabres are scoreless in the second period. Tampa has 2 shots on net.
Wow.
And I'm working on getting this to be as sugar-free as possible too.
I'm glad to say I drink a lot of water. And I've been working out a lot. I burned almost 600 calories in 40 minutes today on the treadmill.
I drink water mostly. Just that's pretty much it.
I don't have any.
This is the only thing other than water. Other than that,
I don't have any junk food when it comes to drinks. Speaking of,
the thing is, I started this diet and I'm not craving junk food all the time. Where I was all the time, that's all I wanted to eat. And now I'm not craving it, so I can eat my supper. And I can go 14 hours till I eat again. And I'm not going nuts. So it's like it's crazy. I never thought, but I've heard that before. You know, once you start, you don't miss the other stuff after a while. And I thought, yeah, you're crazy. How could you not miss it? I'm discovering that I don't miss it as much as I thought I would at all.
You know, I don't know. I find like, especially like me myself, like if I don't have it at home, then I won't eat it. Like. I won't go out of my way to go get it, but then sometimes it's like my wife will go shopping for the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And then forget it. I'll just destroy something. But
yeah, that's it. I could do it's where like I'm at now, right? If I don't have it here, I'm not eating it and I'm not going crazy like I gotta go get some. But you're right. Put it in front of me and say you can eat it. I'm gonna destroy whatever the hell, like you say, right?
I want to say hi.
Yeah, like my weakness is gummy candies. Like I love gummy candies.
Oh no, my weakness is ice cream.
I see, like me, ice cream, chocolate, like whatever. Like, I'll have it.
Yeah,
as I'm eating Girl Scout cookies.
Chocolate and ice cream. That's my 2 weaknesses. But I'm not
anything sweet.
I'm not like this is my first night. I have nothing in the house. Last night I finished off whatever I had. It was just a half of a chocolate bar, so not a lot. But that's it.
Like they're gonna win again.
Chocolate bar.
It was a half of a chocolate. Well, it was one of those doubles, so it was one smaller version of a chocolate bar.
Actually, you know what's one of my biggest weaknesses? You know Whippets?
Oh yeah, I like Whippets.
Not
the plain ones though. They have to have a filling.
No. With either strawberry or raspberry.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. You got it. Yeah.
Oh my! I could smash out a box.
I could smash out a box easy too, and have done that.
My all-time favorite.
Oh, you don't have to know how many times I've done that.
Oh yeah.
My all-time favorite candy is Bunch of Crunch. I love those.
We don't get that here.
Bunch of Crunch and popcorn is the ultimate combination.
Oh, I can't remember. Oh, the Guru. I forget the candy that Guru sent me.
BL, I was thinking the same thing.
TK just scored for a
second. Devo, am I right? That was Devo.
I murdered one of those boxes in like 2.5 hours. I forget what the candy
Ah,
is.
Huzu, that's my other thing. When they're on sale at Maxi, May West, a box of May West, a box of Joe and Louis, down there.
See that? Like yeah, I'll eat it.
Yep.
But you know what? I like it, but you have to put it in the fridge or the freezer.
I like them actually not at warm, but at a cool room temperature when it's cool. That's me. That's not straight out of the fridge. I used to like that, but not anymore. But now I can't eat that shit anymore. I can't.
No, but me, I was never.
You guys are, and you know the weird thing, we're talking about this. I'm not craving it. Like even in talk about it, I'm not going like I really want that. But so I'm getting better. At 62, you can teach an old dog new tricks.
Mm.
All right, we got a game here.
Yeah, we're here for a hockey game, guys. We're here for...
You haven't missed too much.
Hockey with food. Hockey and food on Talking Habs.
It's still just 1-0. Ooh, that's it.
I got it.
Kamula, what else is new?
My screen, 18:20 left in the second, and it's 1-0 for Philly. 9-4 are the shots for Philly.
How about like that?
Death, taxes, and Zamula turning the puck over.
Yeah, he'll probably not be here. See, I wouldn't be surprised if he's not here next year.
Oh, please. I'd be elated. He's looked a little better recently, but I'm all set with the Zamula train. It's like the equivalent of the Lexell train. I have no need for any more Oli Lexell experiments. Guy's a big ball of nothing for me. Yeah,
Joe, you got weird flavors for your ice cream. I'm simpler than that. Anyway, I don't think I'd like boysenberry. Fine, passion fruit. I don't think I like passion fruit.
I've never had boysenberry just because it sounds like poisonberry.
No, when I was a kid, we lived on a farm for like 5 years. We had a huge boysenberry bush, and they were good. They're good. They're kind of like raspberries more than blueberries, but they look like blueberries in color. But I think there's red and blue boysenberries or purple.
Blues are winning again. They're up 3-0 on the Avalanche right now.
Oh, the Blues are on.
They're about to be. They are on a tear.
What I would worry about for the Blues.
Are they peaking too early?
Are they peaking too early?
They're Nashville last year. Remember what Nashville did when they caught absolute fire out of nowhere and made the playoffs?
Yeah.
That's them.
Well, we'll see what happens in the first round.
Who would they be playing?
BL, no, I've always been an American because I was born there, but no, I was not working on a farm. We moved up to Ormstown, which is just it is south towards the States, near it's in between Chateauguay and Huntington, basically. And
you were born in New York, right?
Yeah, I went to high school there. What's that?
You were born in New York, right?
Upstate New York, Poughkeepsie, New York, Dutchess County.
My grandmother for quite some time lived in the Catskills. That was also upstate, but it wasn't quite. It was like eastern upstate.
Yeah, the Catskills is where all the rich Jews go.
Is it really? I don't know shit about New York, so I wouldn't know.
The Catskills? Yeah, that's rich folks.
Oh, Michkov, that hits your stick. It's 2-0.
The Hamptons too. Hamptons and the Catskills. Those are the rich go there to. They have their country homes there. This game is I don't know. It's frustrating me that they can't get shots through.
Michkov's nose is cut open.
Yeah, that happened in the first.
Are you late, Norty?
No, I was gonna say that was the high stick. Right?
That was the high stick. Weren't you here for that, or you weren't?
No, he wasn't here.
I got like a little after that.
Norty showed up when we lost the stream.
Yeah, that's true.
BL, I'm an American, but I would denounce it in a second if they didn't charge like $4,500 US to do it. So no, I was born there. I got no choice but to be such. But I'm
Oh, wow.
Canadian
Habs were
all
this
the way
close to
through.
tying it.
Hamptons and Catskills both Trump strongholds. I'm not surprised. There's a lot of money there. Money people, that's rich people, they want to keep their money. That's why they go conservative or Republican. What do you think?
New York's a very democratic state. It's a blue one.
Hey, Randy Ann, that's good to see you out there. It's been a while, man. How you doing? Aren't the Catskills a state park? No. They might have one there. I don't know, but his perm was still setting when that happened. We're almost 5 minutes in. Nothing really happening in this period so far.
No. Whole bunch of nothing.
Whole bunch of nothing. For the Flyers, probably best that happens because the Habs were buzzing a little bit in the second part of that first period anyway. Like really buzzing. That's because they smoked a good joint.
This game's been, I'm not going to lie, this game's been kind of a boring game.
Kind of boring,
That's for
yeah.
later, Rick. That's for later.
It has not been
later. Yeah, Randy, they got to get the 2 points here because, yeah, they got an opportunity to get a bit of a cushion. Don't blow it here against the Flyers, man.
I'll say this. If you
Yeah,
do lose
Canadiens.
this game and miss the playoffs, we can say we were responsible.
Yeah.
I don't think you will, though. I still think you guys win this game. Like I said, that I said it off stream. I'll say it on stream. The Habs are the 2015-16 Flyers. And for the Habs fans that don't know what I mean by that, the comps are simply this: elite first line, a rookie stud defenseman who's going nuts, one or two other pretty good forward role players, and then a bunch of holes outside of that.
BL says Habs passing has been terrible. They were having trouble. No, I think the last game it was good. Urson's about to make a really big save, I think.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah. I have it on my other TV, so I saw it. Here it comes.
Well, that was a bad turnover.
No, didn't happen yet.
Oh, what a snag! Urson just said, "Give me that."
Flash the leather.
Woo.
Here it comes.
That was a bad turnover by Michkov, too.
You basically
Man.
tapped it right to Caulfield.
That was a
Whoever that
good
was.
shot. Who's that on Dvorak? Yeah.
Dvorak. Bill's goalie looks pretty good.
Randy, I just hope somebody does. They just, I think we just need a goal, get a goal, and get it rolling. I think that'll, they got to solve Urson. He gave us fits and starts last, but then they solved them because they did score 4 goals. So they just got to find that first goal. I think kind of it'll open up the floodgates a bit.
Few score updates around the league. Bruins are still up 2-0 on the Hurricanes. Lightning and Sabres 1 apiece now. Leafs still up 1-0 on CBJ. Blues are up 3-0 on the Avs. And this one no one cares about. 2-0 Utah over the Jets.
Alex looks better like that, actually. Don't you mind? Paul says not much of a goalie. AA. He wants to anoint Urson as a great goalie. I don't know why.
I won't trade you, Urson. Just send us
no
that Cole Caulfield guy back. 1 for 1.
Fair trade.
No,
Fair trade.
the left wing issue.
No, we're not. We don't want Urson. Sorry. And listen, Urson, like we said, has the ability to have a great game and play well and really, whatever. But it doesn't make him a great goalie. He's still struggling with his consistency. When he gets over that, then you want to call him a great goalie. Okay, that's different.
Like super solid in a tandem situation or like low end like starter, but We'll see.
But give him
Who
a
knows?
couple more years as a goalie.
Yeah.
Give him until he's 27, 28,
For real?
and see if he's got that solved by then. I
I think
suspect
he's
he
more
might.
of a bridge. That's all he'll ever be. The guy we're excited about is Igor Zavargin.
Vragen.
He's gonna be good.
When you said that
Once,
about your other two Russian goalie prospects, look what happened.
Once Riche gets back in the lineup,
We only have one Russian goalie prospect.
Wait.
Kolosov, and Kolosov's only 22, so let's chill.
BL, who are you
he's color
anointing? Who are you anointing Riche that's not in the lineup for the Habs? Who's out of the lineup that he would say Riche? I have no idea who he's talking about.
I think his wife gave birth.
Hey, are you talking about Anderson? Hey, Slinksy, been a while as well. Good to see you out there. No, I'm not cheering. I'm cheering, if anything, for the team that is playing Columbus. Them, I'm going to be happy if they win. I'm not cheering for them, though. We're just calling them the team that's playing Columbus. Philly's goalie looks pretty good. I mean, listen, Urson, we said, could be good. Don't get Paul started. So we got 12, 15, 16 left in the second on my screen. Still 1-0 Philly. Shots are now 10-8, so Montreal's starting to get a few shots. We'll see.
10-9 now.
Well, there you go. Coming back. This is where the turns.
Why do I even go drop pass there?
How many goalie saves does Sam have? A Duffy, welcome to the channel. All of them are goalie saves because he's a goalie.
What does that mean? Goalie saves.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Talking about two, both the goalies' names are Sam.
I'm just curious though. What do you mean by goalie save as opposed to what?
They're both named Sam too.
Hey, BL, don't tell my secrets. I got my Captain Underpants on. You want to see him?
Captain Underpants.
Habs passing sucks. When they get that fully figured out, they'll probably do something here tonight. So hopefully they'll figure that out. Still a lot of hockey. We're over half a game. We're over half a game left here to go. There's still a lot of hockey. They're only up 1-0, and nothing in this game so far says that they're that much better than us and they're playing all that better than us. I'm not worried yet.
Nah, I don't know. So far it's like a meh game. I don't know. Doesn't seem like either one of the teams want it.
I know, but it'll turn. BL, we're gonna call it Talking Duffs. How's that? You just joined. Awesome, dude. Welcome. Who are you a fan of?
Thank you.
And it's fine to be a fan of any team. Don't be shy to say which. It doesn't matter.
Except
We're not like
Penguins.
that here. We don't care as long as you're civil. You can be from anywhere. And if you're a Habs fan, even better. Randy, not a great night for the shots, but you're right. They've been having trouble with shots lately. Although the last game, no. But no, listen, I'm not going to shit on this team that got to where they are right now. I'm not shitting on the Habs for being here and maybe struggling a little bit tonight. It's not getting on the board side, Joe. It's been there for a while.
I've been yawning so far, so much.
It's been there. Hopefully, it'll pick up from the Habs' point of view, where they got to pop a goal. I think if they pop a goal, they'll pop more than one.
Something gonna happen? No.
Okay, BL, serious question. Shots are now tied at 10. We got 10-14 left, so we're almost halfway through this game.
Did the thing went away? I had the shot.
Paul, you're not getting shit for saying shut up this time, but you can't jinx the other team.
Motherfucker, put it in. God
You can't jinx the other team's goalie by saying shut out. It doesn't work that way, dude. Yeah, let's not insult them. They're our friends. We don't hate Americans on an individual basis. Right now, we just hate the country. There was a good bit of chances there for Montreal. And they can keep just doing that. Just be at the net. Get chances. They're going to put one past them.
Yeah.
We got to get one of these two guys to say, Urson's going to get a shutout. That'll do it.
I'll say it if you are, Rick.
No, it's up to you, but he's trying to jinx your goal. You can't jinx the other team's goalie. Doesn't work like that. Oh, yeah, I have a media slot there.
Oh, Goalie. Hit the puck, not the air.
Good thing is they've turned the tide in the shots. Now they're up by one. So, they're starting to get through.
Didn't look like they missed anything.
A lot of hockey left. Wow, you're ahead of us, Matt. I just saw the Goalie fan shot. You're ahead of me.
Yeah, I see here.
Slow it down a little bit there. Slow it down, buddy.
Think there's a penalty on the Flyers?
Come on.
Dude, why does your coach look so much like Keith Jones?
Buzz.
Oh, Bradshaw?
He looks
Buzz
just
in
like
that,
Keith
boy.
Jones.
I like him. Honestly,
Penalty coming up to the Flyers. Montreal going on the power play.
I gotta say, they might want to consider giving him a look after this year. He should be part of the coaching interviews. He was the only guy on the coaching staff.
Rick, do you agree Keith Jones gave Shaw the coaching job because he looks like him?
Yeah, probably why.
I just think it's funny.
I just want to throw this out here. Since the Flyers traded Joel Farabee and Morgan Frost in 28 games has 8 points, and Farabee in 24 is 5.
They don't like in Calgary, maybe.
Getting fleeced them.
Who I know you're playing around. Don't worry.
Peltier in 20 games has 6 points. He's just a bottom sticker, too.
Doing Laval.
And Tortorella didn't even play. He played him like
BL. Vincent's doing a really good job here in Montreal, in Laval. From everything I hear, he's a really good coach. Players like him a lot, and look at their record. I mean, they're doing well. So I think he's doing fine. Randy, tonight the one-timers aren't happening. You're right, but Randy, I know you're not happy with the game tonight, but look where they are and everything. How are you on the whole season as a whole? You got to be pretty pleased with where they're at. Line A time, says Elliot. Let's hope.
Maybe.
So as Peltier goes off for slashing, that's the penalty.
Someone
6
just
cups of tea.
Joe Paling is single-handedly keeping the Flyers mediocre.
Joe, 6 cups of tea. You're gonna be peeing all night. How can you drink 6 cups of tea during the game? Oh my God, I can't drink that much liquid in that short of time. Put Galley in front of the net. Galley knows where to go.
I guess Gallagher and Urson had a bro moment after Urson made that glove save. Like it wasn't even anything vicious. They were just laughing about that save.
Can't touch the hands with the stick. Oh, it's morning. You're going to be fine then. I never know exactly what time it is over there.
3-0 Bruins now, by the way.
Who will go?
Oh,
Pascal Vincent. I mean, I don't see Marty going anywhere right now. I would think another team's going to come a call and BL for him at some point.
Lightning take a 2-1 lead on the Sabres. Blues are now up 4-0.
All right, let's see how the Habs do here.
Already 30 seconds.
So far, not good.
Tampa's beating Buffalo 2-1. That's not good for us.
As long as we lose, it's okay. And if the Bruins lose and we lose, then we tie them in points, but they have the tiebreaker, so we're ahead of them.
Well, at least it's looking like the Bruins should.
Yeah, should be in the operative word. I think Carolina's just gas. Probably look past them.
Our power play looks like Flyers' power play now.
And as you say that, they enter and set up. Suzuki 1T cleared. Slamming Sammy Urson. 30 seconds left. New Hook takes it up.
Oh, BL, as an assistant, I mean, that's hard to figure out. I have no idea. Your clock switch went back now, Joe? Wow. Come on, boys. Let's get something done here.
Yeah, your power play is looking terrible.
Yeah, nothing happening on a power play. It is over, killed off.
Horrible job, you have Flyers power play right there.
That was just a horrible power play.
Deja vu, for real.
Yeah, you gotta look at that and go, what the hell's going on? What's going on here?
The Flyers first line had a good shift.
Make a decision, Zamula.
TK smacked Evans just there. Make sure Caden Goalie doesn't slash him on the bench again.
Getting down to 5:40 left in the second period on my screen. Tell you, I'm glad we're only down by one.
It's just been a boring game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are boring us to the loss.
Takes two to tango, Rick.
Yeah, no kidding. And after all that hype I gave you first line, you're dropping this dud.
For real.
Tell me about it.
Did Gallagher just try to body Sanheim? Isn't Gallagher like 175 pounds?
Yeah, but with the heart of a lion.
I mean, Sanheim doesn't play big, but he is big. Slavkovsky just missed that wide on an open net. Wait, he saved that? No way.
Yeah, blocker save, he said.
Oh my God, Urson. Was that going on net?
Blocker save, anyway. I don't think that was really going on net, though. I think that would have hit the side of the net. But, you know. You think we could use a big defense? You're talking about Jack Guy, but listen, anybody could start a fight. They need a goal. Get a goal. I'm telling you, I think they get a goal, things will turn around. But will they get one? I don't know at this point. Listen, there's still a period left, so we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Eric trying to stay awake.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a boring
fighting it,
game.
man. I am fighting it.
I mean, I hope the third period is going to be a lot better. Although there's 5 more minutes still left here, I hope the third is going to be better.
Yeah, I had an espresso before coming, and I'm like, like to hold me off. I'm like, oh man, this game is knocking me out. Fucking knocking me out.
Goal scorers score goals. Well, even the best goal scorers don't score goals every game. I'm telling you, like Randy, how come you won't answer me though? Like I get this game, but up to now, where they are, did you expect them there? I mean, look where they are. Look how well they've played. Look how far they've come this one season. How do you feel about that? That's what I'm asking you. Maybe they're waiting for tomorrow night. No, it doesn't. You don't do that. At this time of the year, especially when you're fighting for a playoff spot, you don't wait for tomorrow night.
This is a team that the Canadiens should be taking advantage of right now.
Yes, they should.
And who are they playing tomorrow night?
Nashville.
Oh, okay.
But in Nashville, but still only
in Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh, Nashville actually has a decent home record. It's their road record that's god awful. Fuck yeah, really did a job on the Michkov's nose.
Give a thumbs up if you're here and you're having a good time. Please do that. Give a thumbs up. And hey, subscribe if you haven't already, and talk to us here in the chat. How do you feel about the game? Are you a Habs fan or Flyers fan? Yeah, born to be a Habs. It's what it's been like with all the teams. It's not just the Habs. They're all doing it.
I find it was worse last year though for that. Just I seen that at one point nobody wanted the 8th spot, but
yeah, I don't remember it as much, but we weren't in the race last year, so that's probably why.
It was like us, Washington, the Islanders. Well, we actually made it better. Washington and the Islanders. Us, who else? Detroit. At one point, like the last month of the season, it seemed like nobody wanted. Everyone was just losing.
Kind of true. You're right. I didn't pay much attention to that part because I just, we wanted the tank and we wanted them to get like where you guys are. The best pick, and it turned out pretty good for us. So under 4 minutes to go in the second. Now, after 2 periods, which we're pretty much at 13-11 for shots, that's low. That's a bit low. Oh, I get it. Someone earlier asked me 91. It's because Kapanen's wearing 90. I didn't know that's what you meant. It's because Demidov wears 91. I thought that's what you meant. I only just noticing Kapanen now. How's that? icing. Listen, Randy, I agree with you about that. They need to win this game. I'm not saying that they don't. Kapanen needs to work on passing. Kapanen hasn't had any practices with the team. That's why he wasn't going to be in the game. But I guess there was a reason that he was. But he hasn't had any practices, so he must feel a little bit out of place. Can't just shoot where the goalie isn't. Where'd Alex go?
Oh,
Where'd Alex go?
not sure. I just realized now that he was missing.
Disappeared. Alien abduction. Happened right in front of our eyes.
Only reasonable answer.
Perfect time to get a goal here. 2:07 left in the second on my screen.
Come on.
Perfect time.
Gates is tossed out of the draw. Bobby Brink time. Oh.
Less than a minute left in the second. Come on, guys.
Ooh, big hit on Heineman.
You have a big hit on Heineman there.
It's still 1-0.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The Flyers have been on 11 shots for like 10 minutes now.
All right, I'll be right back.
The last time we took a shot.
You haven't had a shot in a while, Flyers.
Yeah, I feel like he's just been on 11 for like the longest time, like almost the whole period.
You just got one.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Paul, next goal can't win in a 1-0 game. You can't say that. If the Habs score, it's tied up. It's not a win. Joe, we seem to struggle against teams that are below us in the standings at times. They play down to lower teams and play up to higher teams. It's a Montreal trademark, unfortunately.
Definitely seems what's going on here.
Tie is a tie. We don't have ties. You said next goal wins. Sorry. All right, so it is still 1-0 after 2 periods of play. Born to be a Hab, explain this to me. Do you really think Hughes is cheap and won't spend to get a guy? Is that what you really think? I don't understand why you think he's saying open those purse strings. We need a game breaker. We
No
need a
one's
game
available,
breaker.
though.
Yeah, we need a second line center. Is he a game breaker? Maybe not, but he could make the difference. The game breaker, I think, is coming next season in Demidov.
Mm.
But I don't see I don't get that comment, to be really honest.
Plus, even in free agency, like the UFAs that are going to be available this summer, there's other
There's
than
no
Mitch
game breaker.
Marner, and I don't think he's going to come to Montreal. But again, plus he's not a center, so
No, we need a second line center of a certain. There's parameters, I guess I want to say. So no, I don't think that's a fair comment to say to Hughes anyway.
I'm sure if there's something that could be done via trade, like he'd be all over it. But
Oh, without a doubt, if he could have found what he was looking for at the deadline, he would have done it. But not at the price that you don't have to overpay like that in the off season. That's the whole point. So why overpay at a time when you don't have to? And listen, their results haven't been bad. You know what I mean? So here in a game like this, one game here and there, but overall, I don't think they made the wrong choice personally. And I think they'll get that guy that they're looking for in the offseason because I personally kind of think getting that second line center, that was an offseason thing anyway. Unlikely. Yeah, it was unlikely they're going to find that guy at the deadline. Yeah, I mean, they might offer Sheeta, Mason, McTavish, or trade for him, but they might. That's got to be an option, I think.
The issue with that, though, Rick, same thing with the Flyers. I've thought the same thing. The problem with that is that Anaheim has like a fuck ton of cap space.
That's why you're looking at it's a trade. You know, you got to look to trade for a guy like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because like we discussed this because the Flyers and Montreal are in a bit of a similar situation where we desperately need. Well, you guys need a 2C. We desperately need a 1C.
You need any kind of C.
Yeah. No, but like the only guy that I would have thrown like a crazy money offer sheet to was Wyatt Johnson, but now he resigned. So
did he?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he resigned when Rantanen signed. So they got them both done at the same time.
That's why because I'm working on another video. He's in it, and that's why he's got so many years term.
Yeah, so that's why, and like all the teams that have like, let's say you could say like an abundance of centers, like that have like maybe that could give up one. The issue with that are available that are RFAs this year. The issue with that is like it's all teams that have a crazy ton of cap space. So no matter what offer you probably shoot at them, like they're just gonna match because or else you're gonna have to like crazy overpay. And it's gonna be like something like a $12 or $13 million offer sheet, but then you're giving up 4 first-round picks.
Yeah,
and I don't think you want to do that for
no,
not for like a second-line center. You know what
I
mean?
Listen, it's not like Wyatt Johnson's the only guy out there that would fit the bill for Montreal.
Oh no,
he's not.
Like a guy like McTavish would make sense. A Matty Beniers or a Shane Wright from Seattle.
I disagree with that. Jared McCann, who can score goals, has 2 years left on his deal. Like you could trade for that guy, and they got lots of centers. Like I could see them moving on McCann. I know that would be my guy from there.
But doesn't McCann play wing?
He's a center. He's listed as a center.
Yeah, but that's you got to be careful sometimes too, because you have guys that are listed as centers, but they've played.
I get it
for years and years.
Yeah, I get that. But anyways, that's the guy I was looking at from Seattle. But if he's not a center, okay. But
yeah, that's the thing. because me too. Like the Flyers are getting a lot of like talk about like Gabe Velarde. Oh, we should offer Gabe Velarde or trade for Gabe Velarde because he played center in junior. But like he's been primarily a winger since he's been in the NHL.
Yeah.
And I have like I don't like the idea of trading for a winger and hoping he could play center.
No.
You
And
know?
Montreal's not going to do that either. They're going to get a guy that there's not question marks about his game and about it's not a reclamation project, not a project at all.
No, you
So,
have to play center. That's it. Like it's like no, because and the you know what the perfect example like one of the best examples I could put out there is like something that the Canadiens did when they traded for Drouin, right? You trade for a winger,
right,
hoping
wrong.
that you could turn him into a center, but
Yeah, no.
that's not how it works. Like,
It's not. It's although he did play center, I believe, in junior or something like. So like,
played a
but you're
little
right.
bit,
It
a
doesn't
little
usually
bit.
work. And by the way, Paul, Eric's name's not Phil. Filibuster. It's because of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So yeah. And so he's asking about your hat. Your hat in
Oh,
1967 when Philadelphia joined the
Anthony.
NHL.
Yeah.
I see them practice here in my hometown, Moncton. Do they have a farm team down there?
In Moncton? The
Yeah.
Flyers? No, our farm team is in Lehigh Valley.
Or maybe the Moncton team has similar logo, similar colors. I don't know.
In the NHL, I seen them practice here.
Philly should go after Elias
Oh, okay, I
Pettersson.
get what he's saying.
Oh.
I get in 1967 when they joined the league, he saw them practice in Moncton.
Yeah, true, because Paul's
Yeah.
older than me, so
Oh, that's
that would
cool,
make
man.
sense.
That's really cool.
Yeah. 1969, he says. BL says Philly should go after Elias Pettersson. Alex just had an orgasm.
Package deal with Rick Tocchet. Yeah.
Package deal with Rick Tocchet. I don't know who you mean for Rick Tocchet here, but you mean for the coach? No, he's not.
Yeah. Well, you can't trade for coaches anymore, apparently.
Oh, right. Tocchet's coaching Canucks. I remember now. Yeah. But Alex didn't hear that. But if he did, you would have heard the desk go as that was his boner hitting the bottom of the desk.
But then again, he wouldn't really be thrilled about Rick Tocchet. I don't think he's on the Rick Tocchet train.
No, but he'd take Pettersson in a sec because he's been talking about Pettersson for them for a little while.
I think
Hey,
like,
Nate.
if it was a package deal, I think he'll take it. Just 'cause Pettersson's coming along.
If that's the way you got to get Pettersson, yeah, he might say, yeah, okay. And then fire Tocchet right after. Hey, Nate, I think Barzal would be perfect, but I don't know if the Islanders would give him I don't think we could get Barzal. And what I had heard actually more is Horvat. And Horvat would be, but I mean, Horvat's making big money, and I think still for a little while. I think a guy they trade for won't have more than 2 years term. Maybe 3, but I don't think more than that. I don't think they're looking to get a guy unless it's like I don't think they're looking to get a guy necessarily that is a young guy that's going to be here for years. But I've heard this theory on that. If they get a guy that costs them a lot, like a big, you got to give something to get something, right? They're giving up a guy on the roster, maybe a prospect, maybe a draft pick. That's expensive. If they're making that move for the guy, they're planning to keep that guy around for a while. Because you just gave up a shit ton to get him. It's not for 2 years. So if they do sign somebody, I would think they're going to sign him short term. But does anybody sign short term anymore? I don't know. So I don't know where it's going to go. So I kind of think they want to find a guy already signed, 2 or 3 years left on his deal. They're not committed longer than that. And I think that's the kind of guy they're going to try to find. Or if they if they find the right guy and they go, yeah, we'd love to have him around for the next 8 years, then they'll, because that's more than likely what's going to happen. You got to give up a lot. You're not just going to let that guy go in a year or two because he gave up stuff.
You just got to find the right fit. That's it.
You got to find the right fit, but it has to be fit for, like, not only the right guy, but fit for contract, Fit for the fact that he's not a project and there's no question marks around his ability to play center.
Like I would have thought like a JT Miller would have made a lot of sense in Montreal.
You know, the guy I really think would be great. I don't think they can get him. His term is a little long, but if they get him, it's not a problem. And that's Anton Lundell out of Florida. If they could get a Lundell, because he's a 200-foot guy, he's the kind of guy they want in that spot.
How would you feel about like? I think he might cost too much, and how would you feel about like a Sam Bennett, or do you think he's too old?
Too much. I don't think they're going to go for that. He's a little old to be given a 7-year deal.
Oh yeah, no, I would not give Sam Bennett.
Right, but if they it's going to be a free agent thing, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna since he's not already here, you got to give him 7 years. He's going to want 7 years.
Yeah.
And big money too, not small money. I don't think I want to make that commitment to a guy that age.
Yeah. See what the market says, but yeah.
And born to be a Habs, Sidney Crosby, for me, the ultimate guy if they can get him out of Pittsburgh. 2 years left. I don't care what the money is. 2 years left, and that is the guy I would want to be teaching the rest of the guys on the team everything he can. Like that. But I are they going to? There's some serious talk there that it might happen, and it could happen. And I do believe he'll try. Right? Because if you don't try, you don't get. So he'll make the inquiry, I'm quite sure. And it would be a big haul back for Pittsburgh. We got to give up for that.
Yeah, but if Sidney Crosby is ever made available, like there's gonna be like 31 teams lining up.
No, true, but the value
the
value he brings back to the team, it does away with what I just said about they're going to want to keep that guy around for a long time because Sidney Crosby can teach these young guys, the top 6 guys, especially the centers, Suzuki, it's worth it. Yeah. And Montreal has guys that they can trade, has prospects, has draft picks.
Issue is I don't think Sidney wants to leave. That's the issue.
You know what though? I think there's a couple of listen. Somebody made a good point saying how many of these guys that when asked by their team to if they to waive their how many say no? Not that many, and the ones that do, most of them get booed and everything at home, right? So I think if Crosby came to him and said, "Listen, we'd like to," I think he's going to say, "Okay."
Yeah. Oh no, I think
two teams.
They should definitely have a discussion this offseason between the Penguins and him and Malkin.
Yeah, but I think so too. But I think 2 teams Crosby would say yes to. Colorado to be with McKinnon. I think that's a gimme. And I think Montreal because he grew up a Habs fan. Like there's ties there for him. And I think he would go to either one.
Yeah.
I don't want Marner. Marner's too much fucking money.
Because he doesn't solve your center problem.
And he doesn't solve your center problem. Right. Yeah. And he cries on the bench when he loses. I don't want that. Boris Mikhailov, different era. Who's the guy with me? Hey, guy, who are you?
I am Eric from Flyer Gonna Flyer Pod.
Yeah, hey, Larry the Cable Guy. That's Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah, he's I'm involved with another channel, and we've got a bunch of podcasts there. And Alex over on the other side and Eric are from there and from the Flyer Gonna Flyer podcast, which is available, and you can get a link to it in my descriptions. There's a link there, and I direct their podcast. So yeah, check them out.
Yeah.
Andre, how's it going? Eric's been on. Have you been on? Yeah, you've been on a game or two already.
Yeah, we did a couple live streams already.
We did a couple on here.
We did the trade deadline together, me and you.
We did. That's right. That's the one I think I'm thinking about mostly.
And I think we did one before that. Like I don't remember what game it was, but I know we did a game together.
Yeah, we did. We did.
No.
Now he says he doesn't know about Crosby. I know he's still playing at a high level, but he's not young anymore. How much and how long do you sign him for? He's signed for 2 years.
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
You don't have to sign him for anything. He signed, sealed, and delivered, and that's enough. That 2 years, and maybe he goes one more. Maybe. But it's priceless what he can teach Nick Suzuki, what he could do for the top six. There's nothing about his game that's really declined that much.
He's still a point per game.
Yeah, so like this, I don't see that. I think that's a win-win. I don't see how that could be a loss.
Oh no! Oh God, no!
The only way that is you do that and then he gets injured and that's it. Like that could happen, I guess, but that's the only way that's a loss.
Yeah, but that's the risk. That's a risk with anybody.
That's a risk with anybody, and might be a risk worth taking in that case.
What are we talking about? I'm joining late.
We're talking about Habs possibly acquiring Crosby.
I think he's retiring there, personally. But
yeah, it could be, but if they're if they're smart,
they're not. Do you know who that GM is?
Saying, if they're smart, they try to get Crosby and Malkin to waive and
the only I could see Malkin moving. Someone picked Alex up the floor. Oh, shut up!
All that drinking.
Alex Auburn got knocked out.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I don't think there's room in his hair for it's not long enough for curlers. I really doubt that.
Oh, man. But how, Rick? How would you feel about Malkin?
No, I never liked Malkin.
I'm with Rick on that. I can't stand him.
I never liked Malkin. I don't know why. I just never liked him, and no, I'm a no on that.
Yeah, because him too. I think he only has like one more year, if I'm not mistaken. Malkin, he has one more year at $6.1 million. But he's 38.
Just Cam in the chat, Norty.
Paul says if Marchand can be traded, then Crosby can be. You can't tell me you're equating Marchand and Crosby.
Thank you, Norty.
Someone, please tell me I read that wrong. Paul said if Marchand can be traded, Crosby can be traded. But I agree. But Marchand was the other way around. If Crosby got traded and then they were talking about trading Marchand, you say, well, listen, Crosby can get traded. Well, then Marchand can get traded. But to do that in reverse, I don't see that. No.
Yeah, but like I said, also Marchand was a UFA and he was having problems re-signing with the Bruins. They didn't want to pay him what he wanted, so
they couldn't sign him. Right.
Yeah. And Crosby, like we said, Crosby has I think 2 more years on his contract, or what? I'm not sure.
2 more after this. He just signed for. So at 8.7.
This was in year 1. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, 2 more after this one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's maybe at the last, not this year coming, not 20, maybe 26, 27 in his very final year would be the only thing I could think
of. But I've said it before, man. The best thing he could do is just gain as many assets as you can for your team. Like, you're not going nowhere. Pittsburgh's not going anywhere. It's a sinking ship.
You can't see, but that Joe's got that right. Please do not do that. Please do not put Marchand and Crosby in the same sentence unless it's related to Team Canada. They're just about well, they're back. They're back. But here, not yet. I should just look to see how far behind I am. I can see that, how far behind it is.
There's only a combined 27 shots between the two teams. What a slug.
Oh, but that's not my phone.
Well, let's see
Cam's
what they do here.
I think David Pasternak's going to beat out Draisaitl, Kucherov, and McKinnon for MVP.
Yeah, I just...
excuse me.
I literally... He said, bro, he's tied for 4th in points. I'm like, Cam, no one cares. Like, I don't care. You're in last in the East. I don't care. And he's not even tied for 4th, so he lied that.
Well, no, he's tied for 4th now.
Oh, is he?
But I'm just saying, he's not touching top
who's
three.
auditors are interacting with. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that stuff right now. Anyway,
Oh, good pass in front. Score! Brendan Gallagher. That a baby. Oh, love the selling. Love the passion.
Evans.
Oh, darn.
It was Evans. You got. It didn't score.
Gosh darn it. Darn.
Oh, wait. It hasn't happened yet for me.
Darn it.
I don't
There
believe you
goes
guys.
our playoff run. Gosh darn it, G. Willikers.
And then Galley scores.
I don't know.
Yeah, Brendan Gallagher.
What the hell was that? Foghorn Leghorn in the
That's
house?
my dead cow. I step on a dead cow. Every time I do that, it makes that sound.
Oh, no.
Galley with his, I don't know how many goals, but man, Galley has been playing well. I swear, I thought Evans had it there.
That did look like Evans got it.
Jesus Christ, that was close. What a rocket by Galley into the far corner. Top cheese. That's his 20th? Yes, sir. Galley gets 20.
This whole play, Gallagher was just open in the slot. Just completely open. 3 flyers surrounding him.
Darn that crappy defense of ours, Eric. Gosh darn it.
Because, you know, like I'd heard that you guys scored, so I kept my eyes on Gallagher the whole time. Just as I'm watching, you just see him, and he's just there. And the 1, 2, 3, they're just around him.
And they ignore him. He's so small, they can't see him.
They all look over his head like, wait, there's nobody there.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Naughty, he's digging the hole worse.
So we tie it up. So there you go.
Not a homer, but yet says David Pastrnak has a chance to win MVP.
The comeback is on. The comeback is on.
Like, no disrespect to Positive, the Bruins are in the playoffs. We might be able to have a little bit of a conversation of him being top 5 right now. Even then, he wouldn't.
Joe, I know how to play the bagpipes, but not the ones you're thinking of.
Random question.
I'll just leave it for you to figure that one out.
You sign up for the Marines. No, I didn't. I actually did just get a haircut, though, yesterday. I always like to have
I usually get mine around this. It's funny, Alex, you and I usually get our haircuts around the same time. I don't know how that happened.
I got mine
I'm waiting like an extra week or so because of vacation. So because I want to get it done a little bit closer.
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, there is a golden rule in life. You never cheat on your barber because they will always hook it up for you and they will always make time for you. Never cheat on your barber.
That was even more important for me when I was married because my wife was my barber. So,
and you had hair.
And I had hair back then. Toronto beating Columbus 3-0. So Montreal needs to win here because that's an opportunity lost if they don't win here tonight. That's a real opportunity.
If you win this game, I think the playoff hunt's pretty much over.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say pretty much over, but like 90% over.
There's still a few more games to go before you could say that.
Yeah, you'd be up by 4 at that point, right?
Yeah, but there's still enough
that puck looked
games
like it
that it could turn.
Shot.
Come on, let's get another one, boys.
Oh my God, Cam, you're making this worse. Please stop.
How did Slav miss that?
That's why I said.
Yeah, baby, Lane Hutson 6. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Hang on, it's coming. It's coming.
I believe
it's coming, boys. Yes. Yeah, I see it on here.
Good shot. I'll give him that.
I had Hutson with the first goal. I missed. Oh, baby.
How the hell did that go?
What a bad angle.
Oh, nice move. Oh, he dropped don't. What a snipe.
Ah.
Habs go up 2-1. Game ain't over yet.
Like to see Michkov fucking do that, the bum.
This guy with the wig. That's funny. I hope that was a wig.
Yeah, that went in. Wow.
Snipe.
What was the net off its moorings?
Actually, it kind of did look like it was.
Because it looked like Urson pushes the net back as the
Doesn't
before-
matter. That
Oh,
happened.
that-
No,
that-
it happened as after. No, that's not going to affect anything.
Oh, I don't care. It's just, it was weird the way it looked.
Lane
Yeah,
Hutson
I
with
see
his,
Hutson drop Noah Cage down to his knees.
his 6th goal of the season. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looked like the net, like he moves it back.
He
as the
moves it
puck-
back a
that's
little bit,
weird.
but it's not
That-
off
that
the
was
moorings.
weird.
It's lifted up a bit on them, but it's not
Yeah,
off
but like
them.
it looked like it just as he pushed it just enough back that it went like
He caught it
Oh,
on his
I think the
shoulder. He
Habs
must have
should
caught it
be-
on his
that should
shoulder
have
a
been
bit
a
on his
penalty.
back, top of his
Holy
back.
shit! That wasn't a penalty.
challenge. Coach's
Another
challenge.
one. Come on.
Throw the red flag.
Yeah, coach's challenge.
No, they're underway again.
The
There's no-
referee just knocked down your dump attempt.
What?
How's that not a
Rest
penalty
of
there on Goalie?
Montreal. I'd usually be mad, but I'm
On
not.
Kapanen.
Now Montreal decided to wake up this period. We did not.
Gosh darn it! Now we're gonna move into last in the East.
Well, you can't root for tanking and all that and then be upset that you're last in the East.
Gosh
So
darn
pissed
it,
right
gee
now, Rick.
willikers. I am so distraught.
So pissed. So pissed.
Bruins are up 4-0, by the way.
Nice.
So the Flyers now move back to the 5th pick if this holds. And the Sabres tied it. And the Sabres tied it. Yes!
Nice.
The
Hey,
tank
Matt.
is gone.
Matt, where they're at, that's so last year.
And it gets better, boys.
fucking
The
losers.
Rockets play the Sharks tonight.
Losers.
Yes.
Imagine cheering for your team to tank.
That's what we want.
Yeah, that was only you for the last 5 years. Beat it.
3 actually.
Close enough.
But that's so last year. Grow up.
Yeah, Savard should have got a penalty for that, by the way. That was very lucky that wasn't called.
Hey, they're doing the Ole too early. What are they doing?
That should have been a triple.
Don't do the Ole. It's too early.
Yes, I am glad you mentioned that. His name is Anton Frundell. Get him here. He is a great two-way game. I know his transition game is questioned a little bit, but he's your next Sean Couturier. Yes, the good version of him.
I'd want more of a needle mover than that, personally.
Sean Couturier in his prime won a Selkie.
Because I think
Randy.
Frundell has a little more offensive.
Yeah,
creativity
he's
than-
got more offensive upside.
I got to say something. Randy, it takes a big man to admit that. So I'm glad you did. And yes, awesome that they did. Because a lot of guys come in and shit all over them, and then they don't say that. They'll go, oh, they're doing great, but they won't admit that you saw. Good for you, buddy.
There's
That's
a
what's
Haley
missing
Moore who scored
in people
again.
today. Who let these crazy fans in here? Well, we invited them.
Yeah, it's all Rick's fault. Rick did this.
My fault. I take credit for that.
To you.
If you rewatch Lane Hutson's goal, he makes a nice stutter step move at center ice, drop Noah Cage right to his knees. It's pretty
He's a
sweet.
good defensive player. He did that on too. Defensive forward, I should say.
Randy, it's okay. I get it. Don't worry. But I'm just saying, a lot of people wouldn't admit that what you did. So just awesome. I like it. Sense of humor. Way to go. And you miss having you around, dude. So good to see you tonight. Sean Couturier spends a lot of time in Cape Breton. His father, Couturier's father's the GM of the Cape Breton. I don't know what they are. Cape Breton, whatever's.
Oh, very cool.
You still at work, Guru? Hey, on Saturday. Come on.
Oh,
No, it did turn around quick, but Habs do that a lot, right? They turn it around quick when they come back a lot of times.
Morgan Geeky is a 4-point game. I'm sorry,
Right.
3-point game. Never mind. I can't math.
Geeky, I took him out of my lineup because I figured against Carolina,
Blue Jackets are down 4-0 now.
they're not going to do anything. The Screaming Eagles or the Eagles down there?
That's why I tell people any given night in the NHL, I don't care who you're playing against.
Yeah, I had got too many guys to put in, so I decided Geeky against Carolina. Boston's going to lose.
What's your team name, Rick? Kiki, do you love me?
My team name?
Oh, son of a bitch, Dvorak.
My main team is the Montreal Maroons, and then when I took over, I just called them Rick's Leftovers because.
Do we just not want to cover in front of the slot? Holy shit!
And probably Rick's Leftovers watch is going to win the playoffs in the playoff pool or in our pool.
Cameraman lost track of that one. Sheesh.
Oh man. That goal from Hutson pretty much put the exclamation point on the Calder if it wasn't already there.
Yeah, we'll see, Matt. We'll see.
Dude, Michkov's gonna have to put up like 20 points.
No, I know.
I think he's trolling.
As good of a player he is, and Michkov's a very good player, but
hey, listen,
Michkov will be 100 points.
I'll tell you something. I thought Michkov was falling out of it. Kudos on him to pull himself back in like that.
I think he's second right now. I do.
Oh,
I think I put him ahead of both Wolf and Celebrini.
Well, without a doubt, he's second.
But
right
I mean,
now.
there's a gap right now between him and Hutson.
Oh yeah, I'm not deluding myself. Hudson's gonna win it.
Yeah, I think it's undeniable at this point.
Like I said, just get the jersey ready so I can get that damn bet over with.
Which, by the way, means Matt and I both predicted this preseason, I believe.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the old saying goes, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
I don't know. We got a lot
Rick,
of flack.
what did we say, right?
We got
even if it was close, he was close in points with forwards, he was going to get it.
Right.
And Jamie today on Flyer even said Michkov's going to have to best him by at least 7 or 8.
Right. And we got flack on this. It's not saying lightly. We got flack about it from a lot of people over the year till it was obvious that he was going to win it. So yeah, we called it back then. We stuck with it. And it's coming. It's coming true. I don't think that's in doubt now.
Eric, more good news on the Flyers front. The Oilers lost today in regulation too.
Yeah, who are they playing again? I saw. Oh man,
the Kings. They're pretty much
I guess
in the division.
Actually, that bodes well because the Kings beat them.
And I will say, if the Oilers keep losing, St. Louis could eventually pass them, which would help us in the standings as well.
Yeah, but they would have to lose in the first round too. Also,
one of the few nights.
I really do. I think the Oilers are going to get bounced by the Kings this year. Finally,
one of the few nights ever I actually like for the night the team that shall not be named. Go team that shall not be named for tonight.
Habs are out shooting the Flyers 7-0 this period.
I thought you were on your 6th cup of tea before, Joe. You were gaslighting us a bit before then. 12-12 left in the third. It's 2-1 Montreal. Shots are 23-12 now for Montreal.
We've got 1 shot this period. Oh, no, wait. Didn't we end the period with 12 shots?
Yep. And it's still 12.
We have no shots this period.
Nope. We're kicking your freaking ass.
Oh, gosh darn it.
It's not going to be.
Oh, man. There goes our chances at playoffs, Eric. Oh, darn.
You're a very bad actor there, Alex.
There's a reason why I didn't get into it. Actually, no, if I really put my mind to it, I was told when I did drama club, I was actually really good at it. I said my buddy Eric actually got a casting chance at a pretty much a fill-in for a movie. He didn't get it, but he wanted like some examples of like a particular scene, and I gave him mine, and he goes, "Fern, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually really fucking good." We only
Careful
have
here,
5
boys.
games left after this. It's crazy. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh. Actually, what am I saying? Oh boy! For if they scored, Naughty would have screamed already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
without a
boy.
doubt. Break your eardrums sometimes. Come on.
Ooh!
Caulfield hit
Okay.
somebody.
Yeah, that was definitely a penalty. Holy shit! What a sloop bush. That was not necessary. Who did that to Coots?
Power play for the Flyers coming up.
Coots looked like he got sloop booted there. It was slap.
Oh, wow.
It looked more like a check from behind, though.
I thought he pulled him from behind with a stick.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a cross check. You're
Cross
right.
check. Yeah, that was a cross
I thought that was the stick. My bad. Yeah, that
So
was definitely
Slav going into the box. BL, Mobland, and Gangs of London. I watched Gangs of London. Wow, is that ever violent? But great. Thank you for that. And yeah, watch Mobland. It's good.
Oh, give those a, yeah.
I will
Give those a
say, a Matvei Michkov goal in the power play would be kind of cool.
It'd be cooler if the Canes were up 3-1.
Yeah.
BL, you owe me for one, and I owe you for turning me out to one. So awesome. We got the same taste in TV. It's obvious.
Wow, Monbo just robbed Couturier. Holy shit. How the hell did that not go in?
I hope the same thing for me too, BL. But you're right. That's why when
How
you
did Coots
I
not
go and
score
check it
that?
out usually.
That's crazy. Bobby Brink on the
Evans.
quarterback spot looks weird. Nothing there.
Oh, you're not liking what's coming. You're not liking what's coming.
Oh.
You guys. Well, we'll all like what's coming.
Suzuki. Oh, gee. Short-handed goal. God damn it.
Yo, Urson, that was a softie. That's a softie.
How the fuck he scored there, Suzuki?
That's soft.
Boom, 3-1. Wow, what a goal by Suzuki.
That is a softie.
Yeah.
Fell. Like he
Man,
was
what a
That's
hockey
a
player.
terrible goal by Urson.
What a
Yeah,
hockey
that's not
player
good.
Nick Suzuki is.
That is
right
not
there,
good.
that's why Urson's not a legit starter.
I don't know if you
After a
lost
big
track of
save
that
by
or what,
Monty,
but
too.
like, yeah, no. No.
I thought he was going to wrap it around, but and then how did nobody stop him? And that was a soft goal by bad goal for Urson. That's his 30th point since the formation.
Looks like he left it for Suzuki.
Oh, that's 82. Isn't it? Number 82? He's a point-a-game player guaranteed. Goalie with the assist on that.
Short-handed goal.
Nick Suzuki, point per game player.
Eric, what have you thought of door work so far?
I'll be honest, I haven't noticed him. So
He
He
went to
did
get a
one
drink, but I heard the
drop,
goal.
I remember, and outside of that, I didn't really notice him either.
Oh, it's 83
I'm
points?
just seeing him now.
Oh, he had one earlier? I didn't know that. So Suzuki 83. He's over a point a game player. How's that? I'm a little late to the game sometimes. Andre, I agree with that. Now it's game. Hey, what happened? Now it's game over.
They score again?
Yeah, I didn't know Suzuki had an assist earlier. I would have said that
Rick,
earlier.
so he's the first Hab in since Kovalev, right? To be point a game.
That already happened when he hit 80. Oh, yeah, since Kovalev, yes. And one more point, and he ties Kovalev's total of 84.
I didn't score again. It's still 3-1.
He's going to break. I think I said it. He's going to get 85. He's going to break. I think I said it, and I'm right.
What a pile up.
I don't know if it was last year.
Why want to hurt Couturier so bad?
7.5 minutes to go. 3-1 Montreal.
Funny, I was getting a drink, but I heard you blow the goal horn, Rick. I was like, yes.
It was a terrible goal by her.
Point per game player. That's Frigal. Asks Sid. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think it's Frigal.
Now give me the Michkov goal.
Imagine when Suzuki has a second line behind him. That total is going up.
Ooh. 5-0 Bruins. Pasternak got a hat trick.
Michkov looks frustrated.
Yeah, it's all right. Like I said, thank you for assisting with the tank. We are now the 5th pick again.
Told you we're going to beat you.
I picked you guys to win. I just picked it at 5-4.
Yeah, I picked 4-2 Habs, so still a possibility.
Yeah, your score's more likely than mine.
Michkov gets a goal before the end of the game, and then Montreal scores an empty netter. 4-2, I win.
Or Michkov suddenly gets a hat trick, and then the Habs get 2 in the final minute and shock us all.
Maybe.
Yeah, I doubt that much scoring coming out of 7 minutes of play. So I don't think that's going to happen. The Habs will be scary good next year. Starting. I mean, they're going to be better than this year. I think they're going to be a lot better. But when they're scary good, that's going to be down the road 2-3 years. And I think they will be really scary good.
Yep. I have to agree.
I can wait for next season because we got playoffs coming up, I think, soon. We got playoffs this year. I believe.
Magnetized to my remote.
Yeah. Oh.
That is, I'm kind of mind blown by this. How
It's
is
like,
doing that?
Oh, I see. That's a bottle cap. I didn't realize what.
Yeah, and it's magnetically attracting to the back of my remote.
That's what happens. Magnetic attraction. You didn't know that?
But it's a bottle cap.
Do you try it on anything else? Obviously, your remote, that thing is magnetic. There's a magnet in there.
Yeah, what is that thing on the back of your remote anyway?
It's so I have a Roku TV, so it's just this spot that I can hang the remote on.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know it was magnetic though.
Is it metal that you hang it on?
Hold on. So see this white thing right here?
It's plastic?
Look at that.
Is it plastic or metal?
I thought it was plastic, but
I guess there's another.
Feel like it's metal.
There's a piece of metal under the plastic. That's
what I guess.
It is. Yeah, because if you just like put it there and it sticks, it's not by magic, you know.
Oh my God! I thought Palin was going to score again. No bullshit. Ryan Paling, I was very critical of him early in the season. He's had a nice little year. He's got 12 goals as a bottom sixer. That's not too bad.
Yeah, he had a slow start to the season, but he's picked it up though.
Oh yeah, I was pissed at him in that West Coast road trip. He was awful in that. In that Western Canada trip. After that, he's been just fine.
Yep.
And NHL schedule makers, can we have that later in the year next year? Because I don't want to fucking start Vancouver.
Yeah, seriously.
Worst schedule ever.
Yeah, it does kind of suck having to start on the Western Canada trip, eh?
Like, do it on New Year's. We're always away for a New Year's long road trip because the Flyers host Disney on Ice at the Bard. So just do it then.
Yeah, but that's when they go to California.
Well, that's when they just go on the road in general. Sometimes it's Cali. Sometimes they've done Western Canada before too.
Paling's first game as a Hab, very unforgettable. How could you forget that game?
Yep.
3 goals and then one in the shootout.
Wow, nice
and a
catch.
game winner in the shootout.
Oh man, Michkov just dropped that dime to Sanheim and he couldn't bury it. So if Seattle wins tonight,
Which they could.
because they play the Sharks, we move into the 4th pick.
Yep.
Remember when everyone was losing their shit and I told everyone, relax.
Relax.
We're going to be a
Get
top
to
5
it.
pick. This goaltending will find a way to fuck
Get
up.
through it.
Yeah, this
Not
team in
anybody
general.
that's
I watched the replay of Suzuki's goal. I don't know how Hutson let that in.
That was a terrible
he did.
goal. That's all.
Was a lousy goal.
Yeah,
it was
he,
a bad
he played,
goal.
He played the puck badly, and then he went into the corner, and then I think he was off his angle. He wasn't expecting that shot from Suzuki.
He thought he was going to go low. You could see the way he moves his glove. He moves inward. Like he thought it was, I don't know if maybe it got deflected and it didn't look like it.
It hit on the bottom as he's trying to close the hole. It hit the bottom of his pad and went in. That's what I saw.
Yeah, I just think he was just out of like a little bit out of position. I don't think he was expecting that shot.
It took too long to close the 5 hole. You know, got to keep your. That's why they tell got to keep your legs together, your knees together.
Got to close that hole.
Got to close that hole.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that was mentioned was they said Hutson wouldn't last a year. He is too small. Yeah, idiots said that, Paul. Idiots said that because they didn't know that he had grown. And I know this for a fact because a lot of people at the beginning of the year said that he's so small. No, he's 5'10". That's not so small. It's on the small side, but it's not. It's not. He grew from when he was drafted. But you're right. People did say that. Oh, it was off the post. That's not what I saw. It said off the post. And in. Hell, from the other angle that I saw it, it looked like it hit him on the bottom of his pad and went in. Okay, maybe my glasses are no good.
Is it 3-on-1 or 3-on-2?
You should turn your camera back a little bit.
Who, me? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
That's fine. It wasn't that bad, just in case, though. That was nice. Galley tried to pass and then got the shot. Didn't get the goal, though.
Oh, good save. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, that was a good save by Urson. You're on your 7T record-setting game for Joe.
Come on, girl. Alex is working right now, so here you go, girl, okay? Thank you.
Enjoy
You're
it.
very welcome. Bye, girls. Love you.
They have family here right now.
Hey there, Thomas. Larry, what we're seeing is
Don't go after my guy Dorwad. It's his first game.
what we're seeing is what I was lucky enough to see in the 70s with the Habs then developing into that team. It's very similar to what's going on here now.
Ew.
Yeah, he's got 2 shots tonight.
Yeah,
I think he's been decent so far. He hasn't done anything stupid.
No, that's why. Like, I guess you're okay.
Who, Hogwarts?
The kid Dorwart's making his
Yeah, Hogwarts.
Yeah, Hogwarts. Yeah, Harry
Yeah.
Potter. Making his debut tonight. Goalie has pulled 6 attackers with 3:34 to go. 5-0 Leafs now. Ooh, fuck. That game's over.
Pull the goalie. That's what she said last night.
It's done.
Pull the goalie before
3
it's
minutes.
too late.
Carolina scored, but that game's only got 9 seconds left, so who cares? Here comes the empty net bid. No wide.
2-2. Buffalo's tied now with Tampa 2-2. So
Yeah.
with a minute left, so they'll probably just get a point. At least get a point, so that's good.
All we need is a Seattle win tonight. And they're playing the Sharks.
Yeah. Oh, good chance. Good chance.
David, Habs never rebuilt before. This is the first time. But they built that team in the 70s through the draft, through trade, through... Yeah. But those young kids that they drafted as they were coming up and as they built that team, I mean, I remember all that stuff.
It feels so nice to have Michkov on his correct fucking bumper.
Oh, Drysdale's back on the power play. Oh, well, it's an empty net situation. But
Yeah, but either way,
Yeah.
yeah. He should be out there.
Man up.
I see.
We're not playing country roads.
See, you gotta take that shot off reception. You can't fucking give it.
Bruins officially win 5-1.
Who's who? That's not a nickname for Pollock. Sam Pollock never had a nickname the Renard. No way.
Matheson's got a 2-minute and 20-second shift right now.
In French, it is? I never heard that before in my life.
What?
That Sam Pollock, our probably the greatest GM we had, had a nickname at all. I never heard that before.
Before my time, so I'm fucking.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Michkov, Sanheim. Michkov, Paling. Connect me, shot wide, off the board. Nope. Oh, Couturier missed an empty net. And Montreal gets a fresh line change.
High stick knocks the puck down.
Wow, Colorado's within 1 of the Blues. 2:18 left.
Oh fuck! They scored again.
Yeah. Sabres officially going overtime. That gets them to 71 points. And now we officially will be in last place in the conference. That's our bottom of the barrel.
Yay, mediocrity. Yay.
That's not mediocrity. That's being total ass.
Yeah.
Yay, being total
That top
ass.
5 pick. Let's go.
Mediocrity would be like pick
Yeah.
10 or 11 or 12.
Yeah, well, like 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just not bad enough to.
Oh, is that delay game on Montreal? I think it is. They're getting together. I think that's a delay game. Flyers going to get a 6-on-4, it looks like. Forster seemed pretty convinced. Let's see.
Yep, they get a delay a game.
Oh, yeah, I didn't touch anything. That's delay game. That's not even debatable. Matheson. Yeah, delay game. Your boy Matheson seems like he's the punching bag of the team right now.
Yeah, Habs fans always have to have somebody to give shit to.
Every team does. For us, it's Zamula.
Yeah, but Matheson is actually at least a decent player.
He went, like, what was it, 1 or 2 years ago? He had that 60-plus point year, didn't he?
Sorry?
Didn't he
With
have like
Florida,
a
no?
60-point year, like, not too long ago?
Who?
Matheson?
Yeah, 62, I think, last year.
Oh, that was last year. Okay.
Yeah.
But I remember he had, if I'm not mistaken, it was with Florida, no? Like he had another really good
Does nobody know his Mike?
No, he had his career highs here.
I know he had a couple good seasons in Florida.
I don't know if nobody knows his Mike's beard or not.
He's probably not even in the room.
Mike?
There.
Probably getting late.
Went and did something for Alicia. Laundry, I'm sure. It's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a nickname for Stan Pollock ever.
Eric, Frank had a lot of praise for Dorwart. I thought he's had a decent game, to be honest with you.
He's been all right, I guess. I don't know.
Like I said, he hasn't done anything negative. That's a plus by itself.
We got Matheson from Pittsburgh, but for who? We got
I don't think we gave up much for him.
Jeff Petrie.
Yeah.
It's Jeff Petrie.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was Petrie.
Not that long ago that people can't remember that. Really?
Florida has officially clinched the playoff spot.
Matheson was not a free agent. We traded Jeff Petrie to
It's on
Pittsburgh
4.
for Mike Matheson.
Technique. To Forster. Oh, he gets that. Oh, he was looking for Coots there. Broken stick, one-timer, empty netter, wide. That negates an icing? I never knew that. Did you guys know
I get
a
that.
broken stick, and he's the first guy to get the puck with an icing?
He went all the way down. Go get a stick, for Christ's sake.
He already did. I think I'm just saying in general.
But it's a power play, so there shouldn't be icy anyway.
Oh yeah, duh. What am I saying?
But he went down the ice. Get a stick.
That was weird because I'm watching the Flyers broadcast and Jim Jackson said,
"What the hell? Someone stick just
no
for
ice
fun in now."
But it wouldn't be icy.
Oh, Forster 3-2. Hold on a minute. Connect me to Forster. Got his 19th. That was one of the things we talked about.
Yeah, they gotta go. Yep.
38.5 left. So is Paling to Konechny, Tippett, I think. I mean, to Forster, I think. Dude, Paling has been racking up points lately.
Yeah. Well, he's playing a more offensive role now because like.
Wait a second. No, that should have been a penalty.
Evan's stick broke, Rick.
Like,
He flipped it out of his hands. Tester or whatever his name is there. Forster.
You should be holding his
Tester,
stick a little better than like. Didn't look like the biggest like.
He whacked it out of his hand. Boom, like that. Went out.
Well,
That's illegal.
I have to re-see it again. I have to see the replay. They're not showing it.
That's bullshit now.
I think he sold it if he did, because he didn't look like
I don't think he was holding his stick hard enough because that stick looked like it.
I'm sorry. Is that a prerequisite? They go measure how hard he was holding his stick?
Well, like
I mean, you can sell it that way.
If you're not coming down and sloshing, if you're just lifting the stick and you're not holding, you have a
this.
good grip on your stick.
He did this with the stick, and the stick went flying.
But you're allowed
That's illegal.
You're allowed to do that as long as it doesn't break.
Like I teach my kids all the time to do that. Get under, like flip the stick, and then go take the.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't break.
Yeah,
it's fine.
You can lift a stick up.
Yeah, that was a stick lift, and he dropped it. There's nothing wrong with that.
You can't lift it like that and take it out of the guy's hand. You can lift the guy's stick. Yeah,
you don't have a good grip on your stick, and I just like flick it, like not hard, but like give it a little flick. And it flies out of your hands. You were
that should have been a penalty to me.
If he broke it, then yes, that would have been a penalty. I don't think it's going to matter.
Slashing it downward.
Win anyway.
I'm gonna break a stick by lifting it. It's when you slash down on a stick.
21 seconds, Michkov. They can't even get set up. Yeesh.
Well, I already know the result here. Hey, Dean, good to see you out there, buddy. It's been a long time. And you got that right.
Michkov.
Looks like the Blues won.
You got to get subbed off. And that is GG.
Your
and
team
you guys hold on.
Nothing.
And Nordy still doesn't know his mic is muted. I'll help him.
Man, that's all.
Motherfucking
Nordy, did you know your mic was muted that whole time?
Montreal wins the game.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Well, I had the button hit on my end. I didn't know it was muted. Like hitting the button.
What a win for Montreal! Another comeback win.
Good dub.
Think about it.
Good dub.
So Montreal takes advantage of the New York Rangers losing 4-0 to the Devils this afternoon. And I don't know if it's over yet, but
Columbus officially lost too.
Yeah, and Columbus losing to the Leafs.
6 points up on Columbus, 4 on the Rangers.
Now, 6 points up on Columbus with
Buffalo and Tampa in a shootout.
They have one game in hand.
With 6 games, and they've got 1 game in hand. So it's like potentially it's only 4. I like Montreal's chances to keep Columbus behind them. And now we are also 4 points up on the Rangers with a game in hand, but they'll eat that up tomorrow. So I think if they win tomorrow, which I like the chances, if they win tomorrow in Nashville, I'm going to say it's not sewn up numbers-wise, like numerically, or mathematically, but I think that's going to do it as far as if they're going to get it or not.
No, you guys have the same amount of games played as the Rangers, by the way, but you're up 4 points.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, I think that game pretty much wrapped it up.
Adam is a Toronto Maple Leafs ASE there. He's a
top 5 pick, Eric. That we just made a Seattle win tonight.
Yeah, top 5. And yes, thank you to the Leafs for helping us out tonight. Appreciate that.
And also thank you to the Bruins to help into the Flyers tank. Also, hopefully thank you to Seattle later. Also, thank you to the Sabres for at least getting a point.
Maybe 2.
There you go.
At least a point.
Jack Quinn just scored in the shootout. What's the score? Fuck, why aren't they showing the score of the shootout on the TV?
I have, let's see, I'm going to switch over to here.
I'm gonna have to watch that Kraken game tonight.
There's no other games that affect us. Why did it not load that? The hell is that?
Blue Jackets
Is
play
Detroit
the
playing
Senators
today?
tomorrow.
Why are they not showing the results?
I thought Detroit was playing. Are they playing today? No.
No.
All right, so Montreal took advantage of what they had to do with the win. All right, let me remind everybody. Tomorrow night, they're in Nashville. Nashville, shitty team. Apparently, a lot better at home. I'm glad Montreal got the win tonight, just in case something bad happens tomorrow night on the second game of back-to-back things. So, as always, I'm going to be here anyway for that game. So hopefully, you guys will join for that. You guys want to stick around another few minutes, or excuse me, or are we taking off?
You guys can. I have to depart.
Yeah, so we're going to take off here right now. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It is still early on a Saturday night. Go Habs Go. They gave you an early night. Enjoy it.
Let's go.
And hopefully you'll be back tomorrow to watch the game with me. So have a great night. Thanks for watching. Till next time, stay safe out there and peace out. And just go Habs Go. And what a great game. And it wasn't a great game. It was a great win. That's it. I'm going to stop talking now. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.